this is a really interesting kind of new type of theme of videos for YouTube. And I think the best thing about it is that almost anybody can do it. Hey everyone, welcome back to another, hey, what is this video about episode? We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we have a wonderful, fantastic, hey, get outside of your house or maybe stay in the house while you're watching your screen. This one's going to be a very interesting one, everyone. We are going to be talking about walk around YouTube videos.
Where is he going?
So everyone, what are these walk around YouTube videos we're mentioning right now? Adam, can you give everyone an explanation of what we're talking about?
Imagine if you are walking around your city and looking at sights and sounds and seeing different things. So basically, some YouTubers have filmed their walks through the cities, through different narrow pathways, and just added music. So you're like going on a tour of some local area or going on a tour of the deep, dark places and alleyways of Tokyo, or at nighttime, what does this place look like? In the morning, what does that place look like? Oh, it's kind of like a relaxing way to see a new place. And that's what these walk around videos are.
It's almost on the same lines of entertainment, I feel, as like those ASMR videos.
Yeah.
Kind of, so. You know?
Kind of. Yeah.
It's like a simple thing that people watch because they're interested, or it also in some ways, like you said, it's kind of can be relaxing for some people, depending on these different types of videos, which one you're watching, what city you're in, what country you're in. But it also could be like really educational, just to see what it's like overseas. There's so many videos out there. I'm sure you've seen some of them. If not, watch them. Me and Adam are not strangers to this. I definitely have watched a few of these videos where it's just people walking around different places. The ones that I've seen specifically are people walking around different places in Europe. I've seen places maybe that I've wanted to go to before. So like up in Scandinavia, like walking around like Stockholm in Sweden. I'm like, yeah, what's that like? Let me see what the architecture is like. Let me see what the people are like. Cause it's almost like you're there. So it's a really cool thing. Some of them have commentary. Some of them, like you said, have music. Some of them have nothing. It's just the sound of the streets in the city, the hustle and bustle, you know. The ones that catch my eye are like scariest place in like Compton, worst hood in Compton, and driving around and showing what people's, like front yards are like, what the neighborhood is like. Cause like, I've never been there. I'm kind of interested what it's like. And maybe I wouldn't go there on my own, but I'm safe in these videos. Another one recently, dude, that I just watched is along the same lines. The worst place in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
By worst, do you mean like dangerous or just like
worst?
Conditions?
Yeah.
Oh, absolute worst. Okay.
Like dangerous in this case, it was a place where like a lot of drug addicts congregate, get together, a lot of homeless people as well in this one place in Pittsburgh, this one street. And it's this person just walking up and down, maybe doing some interviews here and there, actually.
Wow.
And I don't know, it strikes me as like something like interesting. What is it like? I want to see it. And I feel very safe doing it. Yeah. Before we get into it more, Adam, I'm talking too much. What are the videos that you've seen, if you've seen any?
Pretty much the same. I watched a few from Japan just to see what other YouTubers are doing. And like you said, it was walking around Shinjuku at nighttime, which is something that I rarely do. I don't think I've ever done. Just because, you hear the reputation of Shinjuku at nighttime, Kabukicho and all those places. So, and
they have those videos, Kabukicho at night, and it's like at dangerous night, Tokyo streets. It's like, oh, let me click dangerous Tokyo.
So yeah, basically that's what I clicked to watch. I'm like, oh, what is he going to show that's dangerous? But it's just normal Tokyo at night, or Shinjuku at night, or Kabukicho at night.
Yes,
I have seen the ones in America, Compton, during the day, but these ones were more kind of interview walk around style. So a guy who is not from the area meets up with a guy who is from the area so that they can kind of walk through, not
almost
just
like
by
a
car.
tour. Yeah.
And he interacts with the people. He talks to them, talks to the, the ones that are there and living there and going through life and what it's like. So you get kind of an insight on what's happening in the city, a place where I probably wouldn't go just because of the dangers. And I don't know anybody who lives there. So those are the main ones. I haven't ever thought of watching videos of some place that I want to visit, but it sounds like an interesting way to experience another side of the world without actually having to pay the airfare and all the costs that come with it.
Right. And especially now with COVID, this pandemic that is taking over the world, I think a lot of people, this is kind of a nice option, almost like a virtual vacation. It can definitely feel like it because we know the rabbit hole that YouTube is. You can find yourself spending a long time. I mean, usually these videos are like 30 minutes, like shortest.
Yeah.
And they can go up to, I think I've seen one that's like 2 hours. I didn't watch the whole thing, of course. Yeah. But it's, like a 2-hour walk. This person just walking around the city for 2 hours. We have an awesome website that all of you can check out. It's called the mjandadamshow.com. Yeah, that's it. There we have so many different things. We have the Next Step Community Membership. It's a monthly membership. Download audio and video episodes of all of our videos. You can also enjoy live streams every day with me. Another wonderful thing, we have monthly Zooms where we all hang out.
The past Zooms, we've done debates, we've done, light readings of different articles, and we've discussed them. So it's a great place to challenge yourself to speaking in a group with all the rest of the members and have fun, just good old pals having a Zoom chat.
Another thing you can check out is our one-on-one online sessions with me, yours truly. It's a great place where you can feel comfortable, and I will help you. I'll learn exactly what you want to do, what goals you have for your English communication, and we'll do our best to get you to that point. It's really, really cool. I have a lot of people signed up already, so definitely check it out. You don't want to miss it. Go check out the website right now if you are interested. Thank you.
Yeah.
But Adam, let's go into why we watch them personally.
Why am I interested in dangerous areas of Tokyo or Kabukicho or Shinjuku?
Yeah.
I don't know, but because I hear Japan is so safe, I'm curious as to what that might look like.
Oh, yes.
What happens? What goes on? Yeah, it's probably much different from what the most dangerous area of America would look like. And it was. He was able to walk around with a camera at nighttime. It's like, I don't think you could do that in the most dangerous areas of United States. It's the most dangerous areas. Like, you don't go there.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. There's some places that, where people will say, don't go flashing around expensive things. It gets a little scary, everyone, because it's like these are places where just by wearing like some fancy shoes, people can jump you, which is people can like attack you, steal your shoes, beat you up a little bit because you're probably not going to give them up for, without a fight.
Right away. Yeah.
So you'll probably get hit and then they'll take your shoes or whatever they have. You'll get robbed pretty much. You get mugged for these things. And that's what's scary. And me and Adam growing up in North America, we know like it's scary, it's horrible, but it does happen in these bad places. Me and Adam like to stay safe, so we don't go to those bad places. We know about them, so we don't go. But there's a curiosity.
What goes on behind closed doors?
Exactly. Right. As you were saying, you don't go to Tokyo at night so often. So it's like, hey, what is it like? And I think there's some part of us like that wants to see something kind of go down. The title says most dangerous. It's like, okay, maybe that'll be like a fight or something. Or
something happens.
A police officer like and running after someone.
Right.
in the video. And that's definitely like on my side of it when I watched the video of like the worst kind of like druggy homeless area in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh. When I watched that video, there are scenes, the person's just like walking down the street, and all over the side of the street, there's just people sitting down. There's people like talking to one another. There's people like in and out of it, like very drugged up. There's some people that you actually see doing drugs. And it's just amazing because like they're doing it out in the open. And that shows like the reality is out there, and everything in the world isn't good. And like, here's this kind of like hard facts of these people in this case of this video, you know, of these poor people who have found themselves in this position, you know, if they chose it or not. But that's what these videos can do. Not only like show you these good places around the world, but it's like, what's these real hard areas that people are living in that us are privileged to not live in those areas. We're lucky that we don't. But it's a good thing I feel, to kind of look at, to be like, wow, like, yeah, I should be grateful for what I have.
Right.
And stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of like the takeaway I have.
On another note, I kind of watch them for inspiration sometimes. One guy did a tour of New York, Manhattan, and he did it all on his iPhone, and he was just skateboarding around, showing different places in New York. And I was like, wow, like, it's interesting that somebody has this much love for their city. And I think that's another thing, like, people want to show where they live, or like the areas where they live, to the outside world, because there's something about it that they really like and they want everybody to see. Or there's something about it that they don't like and they want everybody to see, to make some kind of positive change. So for the inspiration side, it's like, oh, wow, like, what can I be doing with my free time, for example, or my spare time to show something that I love doing, or show something about what I'm interested in?
This is a really interesting kind of new type of theme of videos for YouTube. And I think the best thing about it is that almost anybody can do it. A lot of the channels that you see do it will never show the person's face. You'll never hear them talk. It's just like 2 hours of walking around Harajuku.
Right. And that's the title.
But that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Leave us a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you enjoyed it. New videos out every week with me and Adam, your friends. You join this conversation with us to improve your English. Hopefully you're doing that.
We also got our SNS channels, all of them. So check them out. Like, comment, and subscribe there as well. Don't forget about those channels.
That's it. We'll see you on the next step.